All right. Yeah, so you mentioned deja vu. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood like what you're saying. Like you said like when you wake up, you kind of like reaffirm the things I say and then kind of go on with your day and then like what is the deja vu that you see?
The deja vu just feels like if just like the dreamness of it, like the repeating these rules, like even these like things that we're talking about right now feel like um I don't know, it just feels kind of like silly, like yeah, it just feels like a deja vu of playing the game again. And I'm like, oh okay, forgot, you
Yeah.
know.
You got too immersed into the game. You thought the game was real. And then
Yeah,
like, oh wait, duh, or something. Like, you just remember it.
yeah.
So easily. Yeah,
But for some reason, when I wake up, I feel that right away, and I'm like, "Oh, what? This is."
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like a pressure or like yeah, that's interesting. It's like an experience. I've been feeling that a lot too, of just like yeah, the first instant or however you want to describe that, like the first it's almost like the dimensions are kind of like merging and then the body wakes up. It just feels like, oh, this thing. Like
Yeah,
Matrix, Neo gets wired. Do like something's downloaded. The computer game is being uploaded and
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It feels that way. You've been
Yeah.
having that in the mornings.
Yeah, it's been happening. Yeah, more it's weird because I think like along sometimes it's like pretty horrible. It's like, oh, that's almost like um heavy. But then I think there's just a lot going on astrally. So it really depends. Like there's no consistency. I just think there's different flavors. Like sometimes you could be excited in the morning, or at least like I feel, oh, the day is great. And then sometimes I feel like, oh, there's like a crazy dream or like, oh, this reality, this version of Earth. Oh, 2025. Ah, God. Oh, I gotta go to work or I gotta see family. And then it's like kind of all these like backlog energies. But yeah, again, it's like I think just like seeing it as a game, right? It's almost like you're spawned into your bed and then, really consciously start the day with affirmations or visualizing and feeling emotionally good at the end of your day. And it's like a start end of a cycle of this game, of this reality. I think that's been very helpful for me, like just preparation of like starting the day right and then ending the day right. And then if you have bad dreams or whatever, it's crazy astrally, crazy in the dream world, it's
Yeah.
okay. Just keep going.
Just keep going along with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been like? I don't think I've been keeping up with anything that's like been going on, but the energies lately have been feeling weird.
Yeah, I think
Strong.
LA riots, I suppose. It feels so weird. Like and it's like I'm in LA right now, but it's there's like a lot of riots happening called ICE, and that's kind of weird. And then I think the astrology is supposed to be the same as when America was in Civil War, but
Oh,
astrology like alignment planets of it. And I think that's pretty interesting. Like it's the same type of energy as that
the
in
Civil War.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like yeah. Every time I see like news, I'm like, this just feels so crazy and not real. Like that just some seems like
Yeah.
a funny, weird play.
Weird. It feels very alien, like very gamer game stuff. It's like, yeah, it's funny because like I thought 2020 COVID stuff was like really crazy, really weird. And then it just progressively just like got weirder and crazy.
Mhm. Feels like the heat's increasing. Like everything's
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It just increases. It's just like wake up. This is a simulation or this is a dream. Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, it's intense. Um, So having like a practice actually helps even more. I'd say like having some structure or like a fun discipline, whether it's meditation or like going out to a park, going to nature, or working out, like whatever it is that gets you raising your vibration.
Yeah, I feel like lately I haven't been meditating every day, but I have been meditating. But I think being around plants has been helping a lot. I
Yeah.
feel their energy now, like a little
It's
bit more than I did before.
yeah. Yeah, me too. It's interesting, right? It's like yeah, it's almost like codes. It's almost like it reminds me of like Rick and Morty. Like things just become more like right now it feels like yeah, you're dreaming this. This is a simulation, but then there's purpose, you know? Like there's like you extract the HP points or you extract the gold from whatever, the plants or with people or something.
Yeah, that makes that I feel that.
Yeah. Because I mean, lately it's weird too, because I think it was like this reality is not based, like this is a fake reality. And even like that, there's like a sadness to that. And then it's like, oh, I feel good when I'm connected to like water or nature. But then it's like, oh, you guys are fake too. Like this is simulated. But it's
Yeah,
still better. Yeah, I feel like that's better than nothing.
yeah.
Yeah. It's weird because it's even like you could get into these like existential pockets of like, well, if this isn't real, then joy isn't real. It's like, no, I can't do this. No.
Oh yeah, I've been feeling that. That's, I think
Uh,
I get like it just I my mind just grasps onto like this one specific thing. I
yeah.
don't know everything. I'm like, ah, can't let that go.
Yeah. It's like a cosmic joke slash divine play, I suppose. But it is it does feel it just feels weird and altered and fake, but I don't think it's like a negative thing in a way. I think maybe I used to think it's negative, but I think it really is just for opportunity for the soul to grow, like wherever point we think we are in evolution or soul consciousness. And it's like have to do with raising the collective vibration, I suppose, and like the collective. So it's like there is like we did kind of sign up for this incarnation. So I don't know. It just feels more of a purposeful incarnation, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, do you think? I know that the I don't know if it's like Buddhists. I mean, um, they think about meditating. Like if there's no purpose to the meditating, it it doesn't help as much. Like it helps you stay grounded, but if there's no purpose, like to awaken or like to do whatever, like help other people, there's no yeah, like you're not really doing much. You're just kind of like messing
Oh
with
yeah.
like same like stirring the same thing that's there. You think
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's yeah, like viewing it as a game too. Like it's so like you're so powerful, even the mind is very powerful. And intention is like it's like a weapon of like if you like weapon of consciousness. You could use it for good and to help people and help yourself. But yeah, if it becomes like mindless, you're just kind of like unawake anyways. Like it's like we're kind of gifted with intention and our power of like consciousness. So I think that is like a amazing thing in a like a as like baseline. But yeah, like you could still do wanderless unintentional stuff. And you can just tell like how you feel. Like do you feel good? Do you feel fulfilled? And yeah, because again, it's like the power of intention, the power of just like using your awareness, using your life. Um, and that also kind of helps you with your service. Like you don't have to people please, you don't have to help everyone, but you can still use like your thinking and your thought energy towards good things and towards like what you want and towards what you want on like Earth and like other people. Like loving things. So again, it's like everyone is just us, like pushed out. So, you know, it doesn't really make sense to kind of hold hatred or resentment. Like that still has to like be folded in. looked at and kind of like giving back. Um, yeah, so I definitely, I mean, I think the Buddhist Dharma of like renouncing that karma or like doing good, like doing being kind and giving, extending love with your thought, with meditation. Like I think that's very like that actually does work. It's very effective. Like I think it's better than not doing anything or like gratitude journals or something helps. Because I think yeah, I think it's more like vibration at this point, right? Like I think it always is about vibration or energy or thought. But yeah, I think every little thing is that. It's just like a reflection of that. And then it's like if you're not intentional with it, then it just becomes like your unconscious beliefs will just be a demon, almost like, oh, I gotcha. Like, but that's because it's like default, it's like a game. So it's like the unconscious ego will reflect your quote unquote unsolved points or weak points, your attractions, aversions, pleasures, and uh, pains. So it's like in that regard too, it's like kind of gives you this fire and motivation to like train or like to practice because then you could kind of like transcend it basically. You're transcending mind through meditation. And it's powerful, like it's very simple and effective of just like having an intention to meditate every day or something, or being kinder or whatever it is. Just like the power of your thoughts is very powerful. The power of your speech too. Yeah. And joy is very powerful too, like frequency. Like even if you do an activity to bring that, even if it's spontaneous joy or like a joke, laughter, it's like it is a frequency. It's like it is kind of very close to who you truly are and without filter. It's like allowing yourself. Mm. Mhm. It's a lot of yeah, programs and beliefs that kind of hinder or like block that natural joy that we all have. It's like, yeah, if we're used to everyone being not joyful, then it just becomes like, oh, maybe that's normal. But really, what if the true normal is your joy, like being fulfilled and being free, being able to do what you want to do, enjoying what you want to do, being present. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I want more people like I have a few people like that in my life, but I feel like I wanna match that a lot more. But like that's the thing I've been it's like a slow practice for what feels really slow for me right now. Like the allowing joy, just like the practicing.
Yeah. What do you think is stopping it?
I don't know. The first memory that keeps coming up for me, I guess it just makes me feel like I'm losing control. I don't know why. It makes it feel like a loss of control, or like a loss of yeah. It feels like a loss of control.
Well, do you remember in ayahuasca, you did like, or psychedelics, you have like a very, it's like an uncontrollable laugh attack. You just think everything's funny.
Yeah.
For some reason. Yeah. So it's kind of like
I,
that. It's like, yeah, like story, story, story. And then you're like, oh, it's just story. All of
yeah.
it is just like colors and story.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Releasing any of those blockages to joy, infinite creativity and expansion, infinite authenticity. Can you give me a laugh? Just like, oh, just random laugh. Illusion, Trump, chaos. Yeah. Y- Yeah, man. Yeah, being intentional could always the power in your intention and your thinking.
It was interesting. I was like, yeah, I felt like it was going through different layers. And then at some point, I like was imagining like opening up the field because I've been watching a lot of those like videos I sent you of that woman who does like I forgot her name, Emma maybe Miller, and I just imagine this. I remember this sensation when she says like opening up the field, like opening it up, expanding, and allowing more joy to come in. So I was like kind of feeling that. And then she like after that she says something about like aligning with each like in the middle, like really feeling in the middle now, and like with each body part. And I was just going through that, and then at some point today, actually, I saw my stepdad who was like married, was with my mom whenever she um like killed herself, but also he's the stepdad that like sexually abused me. And today I saw him and I was like, "Fuck you." Like I didn't say that to him, but I my energy was just like, "Ugh, I hate you," and like so like with him. But just now his face came in to my mind, like just not his face, but like I don't know, it just felt like him, and I just felt almost like I don't want to see that, and it was just really really funny because it felt like he it just felt deconstructed. I kind of felt him. I felt him playing that role for me, and yeah, I feel like I could see. It felt almost like uh, it's not like I've visually seen it, but I kind of am. It felt almost like geometrical. Like it felt geometrical,
His energy or his face?
like his inner, like yeah, his energy felt
I know what you
geometrical.
mean. Yeah. Do you see any colors with them?
Yeah, it was. I saw like a bit of like a purple, like a dark purple,
Hmm.
and I saw like a dark purple and then like a black as well, and some other colors too, but I can't. And I just felt like I just was seeing him as the geometry, and I was like, oh okay, yeah. Like he was playing that role for me, and it felt like the geometry was kind of like loosening up a little bit, and I was just like, oh, okay, which just has not happened with him before.
Oh, okay. So it was kind of like the intensity or like the negative feelings are kind of like wearing off. The geometries are kind of like being seen.
Yeah, and it also I think it was just the energy that has been there for a while,
Hmm.
but associated with him, like like he's my perpetrator.
Hmm. Yeah, so kind of you kind of feel like your energy is more lighter because like you're kind of more forgiving and you kind of seeing the truth of this energy.
Yeah, I felt my throat open up too, like a lot. Yeah, I hadn't seen. Yeah, that was interesting. I've been seeing a lot more geometrical patterns in my sober day to day.
Do you see any right now? Like with your
No, no, just whenever I feel like I kind of lose it. I feel like it comes for like a split second, for like
mm,
a few minutes. I mean, a few seconds, and then it goes away real quick. It kind of feels like a. It kind of feels like it goes like this.
mm.
Like it comes and it goes, and then it comes and it goes.
So do you feel like when you get that, it's like when you're in an intense state or like trance?
Sometimes it's an intense state, yeah. But sometimes it happens just like that. But it's like I can't really control when it happens.
Do you have it when in ayahuasca, like when you have ayahuasca, does that happen to you?
Yeah, that gets very strong.
Oh, interesting. It's like psychic.
That's like the first thing that happens to me. I think.
So it's almost like you kind of like zooming into the energy of someone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It kind of feels like kind of like what you're describing. I think for a moment it feels like this like pattern or this web, and I'm stuck in this like point, and it if I'm stuck in this point, and somehow I start like I guess this other point of this other person that I feel like is another person is really not making. It's like I don't know. There's something my contraction or something's there, and then I see it, and then it kind of just I start to see that these 2 points are connected, and then it feels like this web is kind of like coming out like this.
So it's kind of like a game. Like you saw the connection, and then once you saw it, like your perception changed. It's like, oh shoot, it's actually this. Like that, the shape is becoming this.
Yeah, yeah, and it feels like expanding.
Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah. I think refined perceptions are very interesting. Like as you're describing that, it's almost like what you may see what seems to be like normal, and then actually with another state of consciousness, it's just like, oh, actually, it's always been like this. So it's like, yeah, just questioning your reality, right? Questioning your thoughts. And maybe everything we thought that is like baseline or regular isn't regular.
Yeah, it's strange. I think it's really a practice. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Your intention.
Yeah, intention.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share or ask? Let's see.
Um. Yeah. I don't think I have many questions. I think right now I've just been kind of questioning my intention, and I guess I am wondering if how do you know if you're just living like moment to moment, or kind of not like. Okay, let me start over. So
First, sorry, I feel like maybe I cut you off with the dad. Do you feel complete with your dad, your stepdad's energy?
yeah,
Okay. And the geometric stuff, do you feel like it's like grounded? You like got that in your uh like perception? Like do you feel like it's good?
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's not fully
Yeah,
good, but I feel
idea.
like a lot is good.
Sweet. Cool. All right, yeah, go ahead with what you're mentioning about yeah, your share.
Um, I've been having moments where, in trying to be present as much as I can be, but it feels like time is like a blink. Like I don't like it. I blink. It almost feels like I'm blinking or I'm doing something, and it's already like a month, which feels kind of crazy. And
Mhm.
it feels like I mean, I was there, but it just feels like because time isn't real, it feels kind of crazy. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if I'm like,
No,
what
yeah.
the fuck? If I'm
It's
like dissociating. I don't think it
no,
doesn't feel like I'm dissociating, but I'm just like, whoa.
it
Do I just gotta be like, okay, I guess that's
yeah,
that.
it happens to me a lot too. I mean, especially lately it's more pronounced. It's like, wait, that happened 10 years ago, but I feel like it happened like an hour ago. But
Yeah,
that's the thing though. It's like truth really is like everything happening, like all that past, present, future is happening right now. It's like all here now. It's just the perception that makes it think that it's 2025 now. We're having this conversation. But everything that's ever happened has already happened. That's the trippy part. It's like our human brain can't really comprehend that. Like, so we need to make it sequential. Um, and the perception is, yeah. So I don't think like therapists kind of understand that. It's more like I think a lot of people on spiritual awakening have like similar experiences with that. Because it's like if you get that down, yeah, time isn't real and that, you know, everything's happening simultaneously, there's only the now, then yeah, it's like there's just a belief that the past means something or like the past is over there. But the past is still a thought. It's like it's whatever we make it. So yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy. But it's truth.
something I've noticed too is that like, oh, first of all, a lot of my friends think I'm crazy, and I've also noticed that I limit a lot of what I think because one, I don't really want to be saying things like that to people. Like, I don't want to be the person that's like, oh, this is what I think and this is truth. But I do notice that I like limit myself. Like, I have certain points of view and I limit myself, and I feel like it makes it feel like it's not the reality because I'm not speaking it. If
Yeah,
that makes sense. I'm wondering what your experience is with people that are like that. Like, this is not even a like a. They've never even heard of things like that before.
yeah, I think it's just something you all have. I mean, it's like performing, like if you want to perform, I don't know, giving a speech or something, it's like you could have